Hey, beautiful soul tribe. Welcome to the channel Ascend with me, Tarot. My name is Dawn. I've uploaded a video. It was talking about breaking free, breaking your lineage free. Okay. Um, Spirit's asking me to expand on that reading, I guess, a little bit. But what I'm going to do is pull out of three different decks. I'm going to pull an angelic card. I want to pull from the Seeker's Oracle and the Sacred Rebels Oracle. And we're going to actually read out of the book. Just to give our collective a little bit more information who are, who are going through that mission, if that's your mission. I feel like that if you found the video and you resonate, I mean, that is your mission, right? I feel like it's definitely part of the mission I've been on. But anyways, I just want to get some encouragement for our collective, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So this is going to be me reading from the book, and I'll expand on it as Spirit tells me to. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I love you guys so very much. We're going to start with the angel card. What angel is supporting us to do the work of breaking free? I just keep hearing in my head, let my people go. And, and it's almost like, when God sent Moses to the Pharaoh with all the signs and wonders, and the Pharaoh didn't want to listen and didn't want to let the people go. Well, I feel like that same scenario is kind of playing out in regards to our collective with whomever this oppressor has been, whoever these oppressors have been, okay? But the story always ends the same. The people will be free. God will always have his way, his or her way. God's way is the only way, okay? Anyways, let's see about that angelic energy that's around us as we're dealing with this situation. Shamiel, which is a 9, okay? Which is all about fulfillment, okay? So we've got Shamiel here. Let's read about it. And then we've got Salathiel on the bottom. I don't know if I said that right, but that's a 29, which is 11. Okay, let me get the book out. I'm pretty sure Shamiel speaks of, like love and grace and things. Yeah, love and relationships. Okay, so yes, as we transverse through these relationships, I'm hearing as we come into awareness and truth about the why of certain relationships, about the experience of certain relationships, and getting clear knowledge, being able to see clearly what a lot of these relationships that have been karmic have really been about. We're getting the support from Shamiel. It says, the beautiful Archangel Shamiel is known as the angel of the heart, or the loving one. The name Shamiel comes from the word Lenachem in Hebrew. I didn't say that right, I'm sorry. Which means comfort and compassion. So we're getting comfort and compassion as we go through this work that we're doing, Soul Tribe. Shamiel's pure love can help release sorrow from your heart and guide you towards forming open-hearted and balanced relationships. And that's what Spirit said. The key is to keep balance, okay? It says, call on this angel to attract romance or when you need to help resolve issues with loved ones. Whenever this being is around, you may feel a fluttery butterfly feeling in the pit of your stomach. Shamiel is sometimes portrayed as a masculine angel, but she can also be attributed with a soft feminine energy. She often arrives surrounded with springtime green and deep pink, the colors of love and compassion. Call upon Shamiel to open your heart chakra and release any misunderstandings, hurts, or rejections. Her gentle yet powerful love can dissolve even the most stubborn lower emotions. She will infuse all your relationships with perfect unconditional love. She is also charged with finding lost things and can help you locate anything from misplaced keys, new friends, your ideal career path, or even a soulmate. Here's the message. Open your heart and let yourself be cherished. Always remember that you are loved, for you are made of love. And this is why you, Soul Tribe, Okay? You are that unconditional loving being. You have the support and the comfort of the divine realm as you clearly see certain relationships, okay, as you transmute the energy and face those oppressive energies that have been basically trying to keep your lineages in bondage, and you transmute them back to the divine through unconditional love, through truth and awareness, okay? So the angel Shamiel is with us, and then the one that was on the bottom speaks about devotion, and it's because of your devotion, which was in the other video we just talked about, right? The angels are devoted to you. God sent these angels. Send your angels because of your devotion to the higher realm, your devotion to peace, your devotion to love, your devotion to healing, your devotion to your brothers and your sisters, I'm hearing. You are unconditional love. You are the embodiment of unconditional love, Soul Tribe. Your whole existence is sacred. Let your heart lead you. Devotion comes in many different shapes and forms. Even walking barefoot on the grass can be a form of prayer. So continue to keep your prayer life healthy, I'm hearing. And just know that you are surrounded with the unconditional love of the universe, no matter what you're facing. No matter what you're here to seek and find and transmute in regards to your own lineage or your own mission work as a soul who is here to be a seed planter in this world, no matter what that may be, we're all, the one thing that we will always share is this energy of unconditional love, this energy of devotion, okay? So just lean on that is what Spirit's saying. Okay, let's look at the Seeker's Oracle for us, Spirit. Where's our collective at in regards to the Seeker's Oracle? Spirit guides, getting in tune with your spirit guides, which is another 11, okay? So this is where we're at. We're being in tune with the spirit guides, with the spirit realm. We're not alone. We're never alone. No matter what battles you fight along your path, along your mission work, your spirit guides are always with you, always devoted to you, always loving you unconditionally. And we're here to mirror them by loving unconditionally in this world, being devoted to the truth, to bringing truth to a chaotic world, okay? It says, let your inner light become a beacon in the darkness. As twilight settles over the timberland, ethereal mists gather, bringing both peace and mystery. The forest becomes a place of magical enchantment. Soft indigos color the surrounding landscape in hues and shades representing mastery and spirit. In the times of dawn and dusk, the barriers dissolve and the way between the worlds opens for travelers. In these times and places, we find our guides, mentors, ancestors, and totems waiting to bring knowledge, share wisdom, and offer guidance. It is a primordial human nature to fear the darkness of the unknown. But these times between are more likely to fill us with invigorating excitement as we breathe in the formless possibilities of the eternal spirit. It is also in our nature as humans to seek light in the darkness, for even the light of a single candle can show the way to comfort and safety. But the time of the half-light can and does offer a sense of peace in and of itself. In between the day and the night exists a solitude that carries solace and security that permeates one's entire being. This is accompanied by an inner knowing that being alone and loneliness are exclusive states of being. Here resides being in its truest form. Here you learn to be alone. The wisest, most profound answers are always found within. At times we need to withdraw from society, forego the social gatherings, and spend time with our own inner guidance. This is important because without spending good quality time with yourself, you will never know who you truly are or what you're truly capable of becoming. Too often we let the opinions and judgments of others define us. Only in solitude will we find that which we seek. Meditation, prayer, and quiet contemplation are the gateways to communicate with what guides us. For what we seek is not out there, but can be found only within. By turning inward, we seek and find the true light of our own being. It begins as a spark and blossoms into a brilliant light to guide you from the dark night of the soul to the brilliance of a shining star. You become the light in the dark. The wizened master lifts his lantern in search of lost souls. The stained glass lantern panels depict oak leaves, representing strength. The lamp's copper metal frame conducts spiritual energies between the material plane and other dimensions. Robed in an earthly garment, his loyalty, common sense, and devotion are paralleled with a great sense of duty and responsibility. His staff of beechwood bears a rare amethyst, whose royal purple color acts as a spiritual shield while protecting against lower energies. The crystal's unique double-terminated base of iridescent emerald green promotes healing and a sense of well-being. The master's belt holds a bag of herbs and stones. It is decorated with a crow's feather for assistance in receiving messages from the gods, a key to symbolize his ability to unlock the secrets of the unknown. A bear's claw brings gentle spiritual strength, and a golden orange maple leaf signifies unity and peace. The bag is also adorned with turquoise, which brings wisdom and spiritual grounding, as well as coral for protection against evil, malachite for spiritual healing, and abalone shell for emotional balance and tranquility. Here's the message. Now is the time to become a beacon of spirit. When you find yourself alone in the dark, breathe life into your spirit and allow your light to shine. Know that you are never truly alone. Spend time with your inner guides, mentors, ancestors, and animal totems. Integrate all parts of your innermost being into a single bright star of light to guide others safely into the harbor. And this is what you're doing for your lineage, collective, for yourself, for your lineage, okay? As you stand in this energy of unconditional love, you become that light, that beacon of light for those who are oppressed to see. Spirit's always saying it's like moth. You know how moths are drawn to the light? Moths. It's like a moth drawn to the flame. But that's your use, right? That's what you're here to be, the light of the world. And you're succeeding, Spirit's saying, but it's coming through your ability to remain peaceful, your ability to go within and seek the higher knowledge, seek the hidden truth, and continue to be this energy of Shamiel, right? Unconditional love, okay? To see unconditional love despite the hidden truths that may be revealed of the past cycles of oppression or you know, whatever you're finding within as you do your work, right? Just remember, you are the light. You are meant to flame, to fan the flame, I'm hearing, right? To become this beacon of light for others to be able to see and follow. And the way to do that is you're not like the rest of the world. You're going to be set apart. You're not going to think like the rest. You're not going to speak like the rest. You're not going to act like the rest. Okay, you're meant to be set apart from what's considered normal, okay, so that you can stand apart and shine, so you can be the light. And this is what you're doing for your lineage, but you got to stay, Spirit's telling us, we have to keep our heart open. We have to be in that energy of unconditional love, of peace, of truth, of integrity, okay, of forgiveness, the Christ consciousness. Literally, the Christ consciousness is the light. And we have to embody that. We're not just here to learn the rules of it, to learn what the stories of it is, but we're here to be it, to embody it, to walk in it, even when it's hard. Okay? So getting in touch with your inner guidance, your spirit guide, your ancestors, truths are being revealed to us. Truths of a world that we never knew existed, that has always been laying under the surface of what we've been able to perceive. Okay, we're getting hidden wisdom and knowledge, understanding, answers, seek and you shall find. These things are being revealed, and it can be scary when you're in that darkness, but you have to be in the darkness to become that light. Right? You have it, like, what's the point in having a light that's shining bright if it's not placed in a spot where it can be seen? If it was placed in the light, then it would just blend in with the rest of the light. So a lot of us have been placed in these karmic families, these karmic cycles, these darker lineages, so that our light can shine brighter, so our light can be seen, to guide others out of their own darkness, to become their own light, so that we can spread it. It's like lighting a fire and taking it, the stick to the next pile and the next pile. You know how in the old days when they used to light signal fires to let them know people were coming, right? Like the old days, they'd build like these pyres on mountains, and when like an invading force was coming, they would light one pyre, and then the person off would see that it was lit, and they'd light their pyre, and then the next person on the other mountain would light their pyre. Something like that is what Spirit's showing me. Right? You are igniting others. You are lighting others. As you light yourself, as you continue to be focused in that Christ consciousness, that unconditional love, that standing for integrity, standing for truth, standing for forgiveness, you are able to be a light that helps others to light their light. And so it's a beautiful process, and we're here to light the whole world up, okay? Anyway, so that's what I got. So let your inner light become a beacon in the darkness. It's like we don't have to sit and battle the darkness or question why we're in the darkness and feel like it's all unfair and that we must have done something wrong for us to be placed in such a dark lineage or a dark experience or so much pain or so much loss or whatever you've had to experience. You did nothing wrong. It's because you've done so much right, and that you were sent here to be the ignition, to ignite the light within yourself and within those lineages, within those those losses, those pains. It's not that you've done anything at all wrong. It's that you've done right. You've come into alignment, okay? You've ascended. You've awoken. You're not asleep in the world, okay? You're not asleep just trying to fit into the world, right? Yeah, you've released allegiances. This was turned over. This is all about releasing what you thought you knew for the truth to be revealed, being open for the truth to being revealed. But let's see, what does Spirit want to read out of the book for us? And now I'm going to go. My grandbabies are going to be here soon. This literally just, I guess I'm going to have to read Releasing Allegiances, Soul Tribe, okay? I was going to try to just skip over it, but Spirit said, nope, that's what I want you to talk about. Okay. Here we go. Releasing allegiances. It is time to hold on to yourself and let go of another. Even if just for a time, you have gained all that was meant to be from that connection, at least for now. You have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. You have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. You have been in that vibrational frequency for some time now. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits, relationships, and the possibilities that are limited to that outmoded frequency. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies of experience that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life. You will take the wisdom of what you have learned with you into something new connections, new relationships, new life experiences at a higher turn of the spiral of life. But first, you. Trust that you can step into solitude for a time without being consumed by loneliness. It is time to reconnect with yourself. Perhaps you have been at a period of outward orientation where your energy has been diverted away from the inner journey of self-discovery and creative self-expression and into the world of lists, schedules, and demands. Trust that you may need to step back momentarily, even from your healthy relationships and commitments, to refresh your spirit by reconnecting with your own nature in solitude. Perhaps you have been diving so deep into the creative waters that you have lost your bearings or your energetic connection to the earth, your own life, or your needs in the here and now. Either way, you need to come back to the ground of your own body. This is a time for self-love, for paying attention to yourself, for nurturing, holding, and being with you. It doesn't mean you can't love another. It just means you need to turn your attention inwards for a time, for some quality time with you. You will emerge renewed, refreshed, and clearer about your journey and your relationships as a result of this. This oracle is a confirmation that the work you have been doing on yourself is working for you. Your level of self-love is growing, and your ability to love consciously and healthy is increasing as a result. Some connections in your life will mature along with you, and your regard and affection will deepen and blossom. It will be revealed that other relationships are no longer relevant to your life's journey. You will know which is which because you will feel it. You will feel it most clearly when you have some time to be with yourself in reconnection. If you have been contemplating a change in lifestyle, then this oracle comes as confirmation that these things would be supportive, healthy, and helpful for you. Okay, there's a situation that has recently arisen or will arise soon where you need to back yourself. Don't be put upon or hoodwinked into backing down by the emotional reactions of another. Stand your ground and stay aligned with what you know to be true. No matter how wonderful something seems logically or on the surface, if it doesn't feel right for you, it is not for you at this time. Perhaps that will change and it will be right for you later. Perhaps you will step away and realize with relief that you had a lucky escape from a situation that would have ended up unnecessarily costing you. Either way, backing yourself and not giving in to the opinion of another, no matter how highly you would have rated that opinion in the past, is important. It is highly likely that you are breaking with tradition, with a role model or belief system that you have outgrown. You must be there for yourself because you are doing well, you are on the right path, and you are growing. Well done, Soul Tribe. Okay? This is beautiful. So, this is speaking a lot about unconditional love, about not, about not being lonely, right? Because loneliness came up in almost every one of these cards, and Spirit's like, you're not alone. This, instead of saying, if you're feeling like you're having to isolate, okay, then that means you've done your job. You've ignited those you were meant to ignite, so now you can isolate from certain connections, okay, certain relationships. It's all about you and going within right now, giving yourself the same love that you've been given to others. Okay, and finding the hidden truths, finding your unknown hidden fears and facing those things, shining your light on those things. So it's like taking your light and going within your own darkness and shining your own, shining that light on your own darkness is kind of the phase that I feel like Spirit has us in recently. But you're not alone, and you're not being rejected, and there's no, your isolation is not as a punishment necessarily. Your isolation is it's your downtime. It's time for you to go within. But I'm being drawn to pull out of the Crystal Mandala. We're going to read one more, and then I'm really going to go, okay? Crystal Mandala book. Okay, this has to do with, let's do it. What is the question here? Hold on. Attachments. Okay, this is going to be about attachments. Whatever this is, it's going to be speaking about our attachments. Integrity. Integrity, so shall it be. Okay, we got 2. A 47, which is another 11, and a 35, which is an 8. Okay, so let's read 47, because Spirit just talked about integrity, right? Doing things within your own integrity that are in alignment with your integrity. That's how you shine that light, and you detach from being attached to the ways of the world, the things of the world, the perceptions of the world. They want to keep you in the darkness, to keep you from lighting or igniting your light, right? But anyways, integrity. And this is speaking of attachment. It says, we bring you the empowerment of integrity. Integrity is the harmony between intention, word, and action. It is a discipline of love that creates inner security, confidence, and self-esteem. Integrity allows you to choose what promises you make according to the reasons that have meaning for you. It empowers you to make decisions that feel authentic and honor your values. It allows you to say no without guilt or shame because you are willing to compromise because you aren't not willing to compromise who you are to make another comfortable. As you honor your words and actions, doing what you say you will do, when you say you will do it, you grow power and respect within. You can express your integrity absolutely and yet with kindness and compassion. Integrity is the gift that will bring you a powerful peace of mind and a loving respect. The more choice and freedom you have, the more integrity you will need. The more you feel aware of and compassionate towards the needs of others, the more integrity you will need. Integrity is your anchor to self. It is authenticity in expression. You experience your integrity as a feeling of rightness when you are in alignment with yourself, and a feeling of something being not quite right, uncomfortable, or even anxiety or anger inducing when you are being urged to break with your integrity to make another comfortable. You know what you need to do or not do, and when you step away from that, not honoring yourself, you will experience psychological, emotional, or even physical discomfort. You will not feel good about the choices you are making. That is your sign that you have integrity, and that it is calling you back to your truth. Integrity is a sign of character developed over time. It exists when a person cares enough about their words and actions, their intentions, and the impact of their life on others that they are willing to make these sometimes tough calls and not always take the path that seems easiest. Integrity doesn't make life harder, however, it actually makes it more enjoyable. Every time you exercise your integrity in your choices, you'll feel good about yourself. Eventually, even if your mind goes into fear at saying no, for example, worrying that you've upset someone or missed out on an amazing opportunity that just didn't feel right no matter how many ways you tried to make it work, the good feeling you get from being in integrity will grow stronger. It will develop to the point where you cannot tolerate not being in integrity. Nothing will be worth it. The contemporary expression from this is that you won't be willing to sell out or sell your soul to get something or someone. What happens as you build your integrity muscles is that your ability to attract what you need actually grows. Your light and presence becomes more magnetic. Instead of needing to chase after what you feel you need or want, you stand still and draw the right people and opportunities to you. You have less fear and more trust. You like who you are and know that you are valuable, and any person or dream that asks you to abandon yourself is not worth the cost. This oracle brings you a message. If you have already made a decision based on integrity and are having second doubts, don't. You have done the right thing and you will benefit more from this than you realize, even if it seems to your mind that you have suffered a loss. If you are in a situation where you feel your integrity is being challenged or find yourself in such a place in the near future, trust yourself. Be authentic. You have worked too hard and come too far to throw yourself away for anything or anyone. Hold on to you. Stand firm in what is true for you. Wow. And so that's what integrity speaks of, right? In alignment of, what did it say? Words, actions, and deeds. But Spirit always told me it was like in alignment with your heart, like following your heart, you know, letting your heart be your guide. And is it true for your heart, kind of thing. Wow. Wow. That makes sense for something I went through recently, you guys, actually. Sometimes we can fool ourselves in you know, trying to live up to society or what we think is what we think is right, but isn't necessarily what's right for our personal integrity, our personal heart, right? We can kind of fool ourselves sometimes and thinking we're walking in integrity when really we're just people pleasing, right? Or trying to live up to something because it's what we're supposed to do. So I feel like that's when the energies of anxiety and you know, fear and stuff will come upon you to show you, it's to push you back into an alignment with what's right within your heart, basically. But let's see what this last one is. Okay, so it shall be. 35. Okay, so it shall be, so it shall be. Okay, here we go. We bring you the blessing of so it shall be. There are times when you will go through your life journey without any sign of what is going to happen. You may be working hard to heal an issue or build your dream and not really know if you are ever going to be successful. You may hope for the best, but not know whether you should really expect the worst. You may sense that the universe is asking you to trust in how things are going to turn out, and yet giving up your uncertainty is difficult. That usually means total and uncompromising commitment is difficult too. Where there is uncertainty, there is often hesitation and procrastination. Spirit doesn't want you to miss out on your dreams because you lack faith and therefore are holding yourself back from going for it with all you have within. So you are being given the blessing of divine decree, of absolute confirmation of success, and the divine granting a wish fulfilled. Switch your thinking from possibility to inevitability. It is not a question of it, but of a win. Know that you are going to succeed and commit yourself completely. Don't hold back. Go for it with gusto. According to divine will, you shall manifest the highest expression of your divine destiny this lifetime. So it shall be. Life is a wild game of chance and uncertainty. Yet somehow it also proceeds according to the higher plan. Some people find the idea of free will and destiny to be mutually exclusive, yet they are both aspects of the divine expression of life. Destiny is the plan, and free will creates that type of journey you have as you evolve into all you can be. With free will, the way your destiny can be expressed varies enormously. You get to choose how committed you are to discover and fulfill your dreams. The extent of your commitment determines how much energy and effort you will put into what matters to you, how much you make it a priority in your life, and how many risks you are willing to take, and how surrendered you are willing to be to spirit so it can come to fruition. All of these choices create fuel for the sacred fire of your purpose. Your destiny can happen more vibrantly, more swiftly, more creatively, and more wildly if you fuel the sacred fire with the choices you make. Spirit knows what you are capable of this lifetime, and it wants to help you in a very particular way to overcome doubt and hesitation. It wants you to be bold and to give yourself permission to stand so completely in your truth that even if the ground underneath you seems to shake, your inner strength and the belief will not waver. To help you attain this level of belief, you are being given a blessing of absolute divine decree. Consider it a big thumbs up or high five from the hand of the Creator. It is a big yes, now get on with it, from the universe. This oracle brings you the ultimate divine stamp of approval, a sacred endorsement that shall translate into your divine fulfillment. At a certain point on the spiritual path, a soul reaches a level of evolution where it becomes capable of loving and trusting the divine to such an extent that it will not turn away from anything that life asks of it. It serves unconditionally. The will within such a soul has become a diamond will, developed through initiation and struggle. It takes lifetimes upon lifetimes, like the slow, steady pressure that creates a natural diamond, for the impact of the world and the test of spiritual initiation to create undeniable strength in the soul. That spiritual toughness prevents the soul from yielding to fear or doubt, and instead allows it to trust unconditionally in the workings of the divine, even if those workings are not understood, even if there are things asked of the soul that are difficult or challenging. It will not turn away from unwavering trust and devotion to the divine. At this stage, the operation of free will has merged with divine will. The state of trust and surrender within the soul to the workings of the divine is so complete that there is only one will, unconditional love, that is at play. The choices the soul makes are the choices the divine makes. There is no separation. This is how it becomes possible to know that the truths and desires of your heart are actually in alignment with your highest destiny. What speaks through your heart is the divine. This oracle asks you to act on the truth of your heart with total assurance. It is the urging of the universe you feel within your sacred heart. There shall be divine intervention, protection, assistance, and if need be, miracles that move heaven and earth so that this divine urging shall come to life in the world. If you have thought that perhaps this is your last lifetime on earth or the ending of a chapter in your life, this oracle brings confirmation. Continue to surrender wholeheartedly in the experience of your life. Embrace all that is, holding nothing back. This is not a time to keep things in reserve. If you are going to honor this lifetime or this chapter as the ending of a spiritual cycle, do not let it end with even one note of your soul song unsung within. Share your light. Live your truth without needing permission or acknowledgement from any other. Be true to yourself. Don't play small. Surrender into love and work hard. Love yourself and let the universe love you and help you in all ways. There is nothing too difficult or big for the universe to resolve if you ask for help and then allow it to happen. If you have been asking a question of the universe, this oracle says yes. It is an encouragement, a green light to go for it. Ask for signs you can follow and take the steps you can take with clear intention and an open heart. Wow, collective, that's powerful. That speaks very powerfully to me personally, for my spiritual path and the things that I know me and the divine have worked out between us for my mark in this world. So I'm sure it speaks to you too, right? But I guess we read a lot out of the book here, but the gist of it is that you're a light, Soul Tribe. You're a light. Okay, we're here to be a light, to go within. You're not alone. God is always with you. Spirit is always with you. Release your allegiances to old attachments, old relationships, and do it freely. Okay, it's like heal from pain, heal from loss, gain a higher perspective of the reason why we've had to be set aside, the reason why you've been asked to release people, places, or things. Okay, and remember to walk in unconditional love for yourself and for all others, no matter the experience, no matter the pain, no matter the offense. We can still love no matter what. That's the truth of it. You are unconditional love. You are Christ consciousness. You're a light. You are the light of Christ consciousness, and we can call them out. We can say things how we see it. That's just fine. But in your heart, never let your heart get hardened or resentful or hateful towards another, no matter the circumstances. Okay, no matter what. And so anyways, I love you guys so very much. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go spend some time with my babies. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll be back tomorrow to do another reading. Maybe we'll just focus on a relationship or something. I don't know. I love you. Bye, my beautiful tribe.